As far as the investment portfolio, which we've included most of the assets into a single one rather than commercial and strategic, I just want to explain something here. Companies such as TM, Malaysia Airports, etc., we do demand commercial returns regardless, right? So the question of what strategic is or not strategic is, to be honest with you, you can ask anyone and it'll come up with a different answer what is strategic, right? So I think it's easier for us to really put everything into one. Within that, there are different asset classes as you see in terms of performance. And what we are working towards is a strategic asset allocation that tries to get the maximized returns given the risk appetite that we have. And whether or not we are allowed to sell for national interest reasons, I say national interest, not strategic, right? This is something where where we have to work with the government. So, for example, certain assets which deemed need to be held through shareholding, for example. I give you a clear example. It could be like a TM is one. Now, for certain assets, that's where we will work towards whether or not we can reduce the stake. But I have to mention, this is evolving. And when I say it's evolving is because I'll give you an example of an industry where it's strategic, but it doesn't have to be safeguarded by shareholding of a key player. And that's the banking sector. I mean, when you look at the banking sector, financial stability is highly strategic, but it's actually governed by the central bank, not necessarily through ownership. So there are various ways, and this is where it is evolving, and we'll have to work with the government and seek their views of what is deemed as national interest for them, which limits the shareholding. But other than that, we continue to rebalance the portfolio as we should in order to maintain our resilience and financial strength.